On IMDb, Parthu 3 says Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is horrible. The most horrible movie ever seen by me. The action part might be okay, but the horrible misrepresentation of facts about India is too gross to comment, and this director makes movies on racism with such a racistic attitude to himself. When you don't know much about a country, why make such horrible movie about it? Good that it was banned in India. To make it such a movie on a country of a civilization as old as the human race itself is not worth commenting. 1 star.
Racistic.
Yeah.
It was banned in India?
I guess so.
That rules.
There goes one of my trivia questions.
Racistic. Right. That's autistic and racist.
That's you, Robbie.
Hello, and welcome to the Royds Revue podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we're back today, continuing Indiana Jones with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom with comedian Miguel Silva. Miguel, how you doing?
I'm great, dude. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
No, dude, my pleasure. We're happy to have you.
Thanks for being on.
So we're doing Indiana Jones 2 and the Temple of Doom. This is a prequel. Did you guys know this was a prequel the first time you saw it?
I don't remember.
I just rewatched it and I didn't realize it was supposed to be a prequel.
Well, yeah, it apparently takes place before the first one because it says in the year it's like 1933 or some shit, and the first one takes place in 1936.
I think this is 35. Shit. This is
okay,
the
35.
year before.
Yeah.
Wow. That actually really explains like how he lost his connection with Catholicism and then slowly regained it in the other two.
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe Shiva actually fucking, but then he realized, no, Jesus.
So you guys have both seen this before.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. This was my first time seeing it.
What? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. This whole month is movies I've seen for the first time. I've never seen any Indiana Jones film.
You've never seen any of them, dude? Wow.
No.
What a treat.
Yeah. Well,
I guess not.
I like the first one. I really like the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this movie? Which one do you think is better? First one or this
first
one?
First
I mean, I asked to do this one because it is sick.
This has good stuff in it. The first one's way better.
I think, what's his name? George Lucas had just made Return of the Jedi, and then he made Temple of Doom. And I think that he had already made that transition into making like weird, hokey children movies with like themes that were not for children.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love that shit. Like episode 1 is my favorite Star Wars.
That's a previous episode with James Raniolo, by the way.
Sick. Well, I'll check that out.
But so really, The Phantom Menace is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I thought I was Anakin. I was like that young at the time. Pod racing is sick. People that don't like it are wrong.
Okay, that's
the Duel
true.
of Fates is the best part of. I'm sorry if we don't have to do.
No, this is cool.
Again.
This is cool because we're gonna talk all about Temple of Doom. So this is great. Go ahead.
Darth Maul, sick as hell. Fucking the Duel of Fates is the best lightsaber battle in all of Star Wars. They cut him in half at the end. It fucking rules.
Yeah. No, I agree that last part is great. The rest of the movie is.
Yeah,
pod racing is cool.
Not for me. Pod racing is cool.
I totally agree that the pod racing is cool. The music is good, and Darth Maul is awesome. But everything outside of that is.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're pulling straws now. The rest of it is like, all right, the Gungans, we didn't need them, but.
I think I said on our episode that without Jar Jar Binks and the Gungans, this is a really good movie.
Yeah, and I feel the same way about the Temple of Doom and Indian people.
Oh my God. All right. Miguel, is it cool if we ask you some questions so our listeners get to know you a little bit? Andy, you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right. Yo, Miguel, what's your favorite cartoon?
If I'm just shooting from the hip, Phineas and Ferb.
Awesome. Love it.
Nice. What would you say your favorite top 3 bands, musical artists, music? Top 3.
Man.
Top 3 music.
Top 3 music. Wow, that's tough. Manchester Orchestra, North Star, and Kanye.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Miguel.
The Royds weren't in there, but okay.
Miguel, who deserved it?
Oh shit. Fuck, I'm trying to think of a.
Good Lord.
God damn it. I should have a good answer for this.
He's disappointed in himself, folks.
I don't know. Casey Anthony's Baby.
Okay. You know what's funny? I think I threatened to edit that into an episode once when someone didn't want to answer that question.
Specifically that?
True.
Yeah. Specifically that. I said, all right, I'm just going to edit in you saying Casey Anthony's daughter.
No way, dude.
Oh, it's my turn. What would you say your favorite movie is?
Gladiator.
It's a good movie.
I've never seen it. I was going to bullshit and act like I've seen it.
Is that for a future episode?
It should
hell
be.
yeah. Yeah,
You should be. Dude, Gladiator is a great movie.
Everyone tells me that. Part of the reason we do this podcast is because I haven't seen any movies.
I would have thought that you were a movie guy.
No, not at
You
all.
would think.
And so a lot of this is me shooting from the hip. Basically, like my first instinct, like this sucks, and everyone's like, "You're an ass."
That kind of defines my personality. So much of my childhood revolves around like wishing I was this guy. Yeah, I can't believe you haven't seen Indiana Jones. Have you even noticed how much I try to be him talking to that fucking dumb bitch?
I noticed you carry around a whip a lot.
I talk to all women like fucking Willie. Just chatting all the time.
Would you rather be a registered sex offender or in prison for the rest of your life?
Registered sex offender.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
That's starting to really pull ahead.
Yeah.
the problem is jail is full of rape. And
Yeah.
I get that being a sex offender is implied rape, but like I don't want to have to get raped. In fact, I'll just be a sex offender. If
That's
I can
fair,
fuck
yeah.
a kid.
No. Oh my God.
Okay. I'll just ask my next question.
Oh my God. Yo, Miguel, there are lights behind you. They're flashing.
Okay. What's your favorite video game?
Andy wants nothing to do with my questions.
Red Dead Redemption 1.
That's good. That's a good game.
Yeah, that's good. I've often said that Red Dead Redemption 1 is a better game, but Red Dead Redemption 2 might be the best game I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I was so prepared for Red Dead 2
Okay.
that I had it on pre-order. I got the special edition. I took the day off work so I could play it the day that it came out. Like, I enjoyed it to its absolute fullest, but nothing beats the way that like I was so surprised by Red Dead 1, where I just like didn't know what I was coming into, and then I just found like the sickest game I'd ever played.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. We're gonna go to Tahiti and we're gonna become mango farmers, Arthur. Gotta do it every time.
Yeah. You're all right, boy.
You're all right, girl.
Okay, boy.
Yo, can someone tell me what year this movie came out?
1984, Robbie.
Yo, literally 1984.
Yeah.
Yo, would you say that's a pretty big year for movies?
I would for sure say that.
We've already done this year because we had the Terminator.
Oh shit. Terminator 1?
Yeah, that was the first time I saw that too.
That's a 10 out of 10.
It's a good one. I mean, Terminator 2 is better in my opinion, but we don't have to keep doing this.
We could talk about it. I mean, we already did this year. So, I mean, Terminator, I think Terminator 2 is one of the greatest sequels of all time.
I think
Like,
Temple of
hands
Doom is
down.
one of the greatest sequels of all time.
It's a prequel. Technically. All
All right.
Hey, yo,
not that
Andy,
guy. I'm not that
Andy,
guy.
go outside and just feel the grass for a little while.
I swear I just found out. I've watched that movie probably, 16 times. Like I used to watch Indiana Jones. We would do marathons of it. Like I love that shit.
Yeah, I also love Indiana Jones, but I always thought I love all three, but I always thought Temple of Doom was the weakest of the three.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways.
No.
It does are we gonna talk more about this later? Are we jumping the gun? here?
Yeah, we are.
I mean, you can go for it. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, we did already do this year, right, Robbie?
Yeah. I mean, there are movies
You
like
got
fucking
any-
Panther Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Star Worms 2, Attack of the Pleasure Pods. Is that a porn?
It sounds pretty good to me.
Fingers crossed.
It says action sci-fi.
Suck me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
It's got 1 star on IMDb.
That's IMDb though. They're so critical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're real prudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can jump right into it because Revenge of the Nerds, Conan the Destroyer, nothing else matters because I haven't heard of it.
Supergirl, Purple Rain, Dune,
Purple Rain.
All right, well, fuck me then, right?
Beverly Hills, Bever, you know that one?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So not really a great year for movies.
No.
Terminator though.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold up.
Footloose.
Gremlins. That's a big one.
All right. Now you're talking about a big year for the black community.
You
What
know,
about Ghostbusters? That's a big one, right?
All right.
it's about ghosts that come on people.
Yep.
Comedies. I don't know. I guess Gremlins is a horror movie, but it's like a horror comedy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen
horror
Gremlins.
comedy.
I used to think Gremlins and Goonies were the same movie.
You're
Kind of. Depending on your
clown.
feelings about children. Don't feed them after midnight, or they'll bring a grown home that they found in a cave.
That's
I saw Goonies like not too long ago for the first time, and I said this movie actually sucks. This movie's fucking trash. What are
Is
people-
Goonies also Steven Spielberg?
I think he's like connected to it, but he didn't direct it. I don't think. I think he like did.
No,
some
he
producing or
just
something.
got the kids. He just wrangled the children.
Yeah. He just threw it
wait.
in
Josh Brolin is in the Goonies.
net.
Short Round is in the Goonies.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I guess it's a big
Oh,
year
shit.
for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
The Goonies was directed by Richard Donner, the same guy who did Superman.
Oh
Right.
shit!
Yeah.
And he's a
bad.
cannibal, right?
Yep. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good, Andy.
Thank you.
It was a screenplay by Chris Columbus after slaughtering all those Taino people.
Nah. Nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, if you have the last name Columbus, what are you doing naming your kid Chris?
Balling out.
At the time that dude was born, no one's blinking an eye. They're thinking that's the coolest kid in the world. There's a line of Chris's, I bet, in that family.
Yeah.
Okay. You think they're related?
Like the family?
Like the real Christopher? No, like
Yeah,
the real
that's his
Christopher
descendants.
Columbus.
That's
Yeah,
Christopher
descend- yeah.
Columbus, the 7th.
That would be
The
that's a nepo
100th.
baby.
Yeah.
That's a fucking nepo baby right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Didn't he direct like the first 2 Harry Potter movies too? Yeah.
The 2 bad ones.
Robbie.
What?
I think
The first one is almost unwatchable as an adult.
Really?
Yes, the first one sucks.
Really? I remember really enjoying the second one.
And the second
way,
book
way
and
more
the
than
second book is bad.
Yeah.
so-
I remember liking the movie
True.
more than the book.
I remember everyone loving the second movie, and then I read the second book, and I was like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about? This is dumb as shit."
The second
Yeah,
book
but
sucks.
The movie was good.
It's all this buildup for like this the time before that, he like did the whole giant chessboard thing. He fought the 3-headed dog. Like he went through like some real epic challenges. The Chamber of Secrets was going to be the coolest thing I've ever heard of. And he got into it and it's a fucking snake chicken under in the toilets. It's like he goes into the bathroom and it's like, oh, if you go to the wrong stall, there's a chicken that turns you to stone.
Oh yeah, there's also a really horny girl in the bathroom, by the way.
A dead horny girl.
I saw the play of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. They bring back Moaning Myrtle, and yeah, capital M Moaning. She's the horniest bitch in the play.
Nice.
Like,
hell yeah.
It's very clear the whole time. It's like, she wishes she could get fucked.
Well, I'm pretty sure all she does is like look at Harry's dick.
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Yeah.
Isn't she like in there like, oh, not as big as I thought, but it's good.
It is. Yeah. That's true. Have you seen? I mean, he was nude in that play.
The one with the horse. I did see it when it happened. That was a while ago, though.
I gotta be honest. It takes a brave man to stand naked next to a horse.
Yeah, because you'd get hard if you did, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what you're saying.
That'd be solid. I'd be a brick.
Well, what if it's a female horse, Robbie?
I'm going for it.
Oh my god. Oh my good lordy,
Mrs. Hand.
All right, let's talk about Temple of Doom.
I think we're in the Temple of Doom. The music at the opening is incredibly ominous, and I think Harrison Ford must have insisted on his name coming before the title.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. He is Harrison Ford.
But the opening of the first movie is so much better, with the dudes walking through the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is way more James Bond.
It is. It's A View to a Kill.
Yeah. And
it's literally A View to a Kill. Where they have the razor butterflies. They're doing the exact same scene.
I've never seen the only James Bond movie I've ever seen is Dr. No.
What the fuck?
And it's for this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like a month ago.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't watch movies as a kid.
That's crazy.
You know what movie I watched as a kid on repeat? Clash of the Titans. The 1981 version.
I guess, yeah, you would have to be you were a kid. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I saw the remake. I fucking hated it.
It sucks. The remake
Yeah,
fucking
it's
blows
so
dick.
bad.
Yeah.
The original is hot fire because it's all claymation.
It is good.
All right,
It's
that
like
does
stop
sound
motion
tight.
and it's good shit.
No, don't come over here.
Who is it?
My dog wants to hang out.
That's cool. Doggies are allowed.
No, he's trying to I have a thing of fries over here, and he's gonna like knock over my equipment to get over to them.
Oh, hi,
Nice.
cutie.
Oh.
The dog can't hear us, just Miguel
No,
can.
if you want, I'll put the headphones on him. He hates when I do that.
No, I don't torture the doggy. Is your dog a male or female?
He's a boy.
Boy.
It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy
Name?
birthday.
Zeke.
Zeke. Happy birthday, Zeke.
You hear that? They said happy birthday. That doesn't mean you get more fries. You had enough snacks yesterday. You've been going diarrhea all day.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsrevue@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
So Indiana Jones cut off this dude's son's hand.
Indiana, he seems a little more like ruthless in this one than he is in the other one, the first one. You know?
Whose hand did he cut off?
He at the opening scene, he's talking to the dude and he's like, you cut off my son's hand. And he's like, I fucking did. You're absolutely right. I forgot why.
I'd do it again.
Oh,
too.
because the guy was trying to steal from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I have it already. You send your guy to come steal it from me.
Yeah.
And he's like,
You're lucky
I
didn't
take
kill
that
him.
as an insult. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was still thinking about the scene where like the white women were singing Chinese and then they did like a whole dance number.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
That was
Anything
nuts.
goes in Chinese. Yeah,
It makes
was.
no sense.
I forgot about that. I didn't remember that being a thing, but like the whole dance, like I don't know. The whole movie, like I can't imagine why it was in the setting that it was in. Like what was going on in the like script writing process. I love it though.
It is very
I don't
strange.
understand a thing, but it's incredible.
Yeah.
It is a very strange movie, especially
The fact-
after the first one. The first one's so like, it just seems way more like planned out. This one seems very, why don't we just do this? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this does feel like a first draft that never got changed.
Yeah.
Like it really does feel like no one stepped in and was like, are we sure this is how we want to do the Indian people?
Yeah.
Well, to start off with the Chinese people, and then Short Round,
Right.
who's a Japanese child whose parents died during the bombing of Shanghai, and then like was raised in China. Like it just
presumably. Yeah, I don't know.
it was all like so weird.
Okay, I need to ask this. Is he in the next movie, Short Round?
Nope.
No.
Never see him again.
So we have to. He's dead by movie one.
Well, if it's a prequel, then yeah, he's dead.
He died. He died on one of these fucking adventures.
Which is weird because he had the first Chinese guy die,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In the opening scenes, not a guy we know, but a guy that he
No.
has like this long-term connection with. Apparently, apparently, Indiana Jones has like mad connections in China.
Yeah. Someone's just like, that's not a waiter.
Yeah, he dies in Indy's arms, and he's like, "It was a pleasure serving you."
Because
Yeah.
it is China, right? Like they're singing in Mandarin.
They're in Shanghai.
which is
Yes. Yes, China. Yes.
for a second you threw me off, but yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I was looking at both of you. I was like, okay, yes. Shanghai is in China.
But
yes.
he does clarify later that Short Round is Japanese,
Yes.
but he's boys with him from China.
He was trying to pickpocket. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He was trying to pickpocket
There's
him, and he took him under his wing, I guess.
I think Indiana Jones.
And then he got rid of him.
Yeah, like Indiana Jones uses Asian kids like Batman uses Robins.
Right.
He just collects them, and then when they die, he's like, I'll just get a new one.
You're making a good case for every Robin being a Chinese boy.
Every time one of his partners dies, he goes, fuck, back to China.
We get in the bat plane.
He uses that same thing in The Dark Knight where he has like the parachute balloon thing that gets swept up by. He just like goes up to kids and he's like, I gotcha. It's swept away by a jet.
The dude gives up the diamond pretty fucking easily, and then he's like, all right, no, give it back, actually. You're poisoned.
Oh, I didn't follow that either of the times. Does he end up getting the diamond before he leaves?
I don't think so.
Or he's just like, hi, you didn't kill me.
That's basically it.
You did get the diamond and the ashes and everything else that you wanted. We kind of shot up your club. You did that, but I'm still alive, idiot.
Yeah, we completed the deal.
You won.
don't think-
You won, actually, technically.
Yeah.
You got all your money back. You got your diamond back. That diamond would have had to have been worth like billions of dollars.
I mean, that's in line with the first movie because Indy loses in the first movie and just gets lucky that they don't know what they're dealing with.
Yeah, and they just open up the arc.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. I don't think he gets anything at the end of this one either.
No, he
He
does.
gets
that
pussy.
weird rock back. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't.
It's all
they just
implied. It's
smooch.
always like, they kiss, and then all the kids run up and start poking them, and it's like, they're like, I guess we'll never get a minute to actually have sex because every time we do, an Indian dude shows up in my room.
That's all I need.
Very good, Andy.
Thank you.
She sucks in this movie, right?
Oh,
Yeah, she's the worst part.
yeah, dude. Well, first of all, I hate women.
Okay, good. Very good. Hey, you know what? We're going to establish that baseline right here.
I see a movie like this and it's like this dumb bitch the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, anytime you bring a bitch along on an adventure for the boys. Yo, that's my favorite part about Short Round is he's constantly being like, you call him Dr. Jones.
And like throughout the movie too.
The whole
like,
time. Yeah, they're like they're saving each other from dying, and he's still like, you better be lucky if you fuck you, slut. And there is a weird kind of like sort of sexual understanding where Short Round, like the first thing is they're in the back of his car.
Yeah.
He's driving them away, and then he's reaching in her shirt for the antidote. And Short Round goes into the mirror. He goes, "Hey, there's no time for love.
Yeah. We have company." Yeah.
I love Short Round.
Which means how many times has Short Round been the chauffeur for Indiana Jones fucking a bitch in the back of the car?
Yeah. Like that's like a regular thing. Hey, Short Round, why don't you just drive around for a few minutes?
It's time for love.
Oh man, it's a shame this kid's fucking dead.
Yeah, it's too bad. He is the best.
He's great. Yeah,
Short Round is why I wanted to do this one. I that was the first time I like noticed, racist Chinese characters being like a funny sidekick. Yeah, that's a movie trope. Like you got Kato.
Absolutely.
Got, I mean, there's multiple instances of like the goofy Chinese sidekick, and Short Round is the pinnacle. He's so good. He's the perfect comic relief. He's like the perfect. He's cool. I used to.
He actually helps out.
When I was young, I think in middle school, my little sister used to play like travel soccer, and on her soccer team, there's this kid, or there's an Asian girl who had a little brother that I would hang out with, even though he was like much younger than me. And one time we were watching Temple of Doom because his parents had just introduced him to Indiana Jones. And he was like, "Yo, that's like me. I'm Short Round. You're Indy." And I was like, "Bro, hell yeah." And he would just shout Short Round quotes at me.
Oh my God.
He'd be like, "Oh, Dr. Jones." He didn't have an accent at all. He had like perfect English, but he was like fully into being the like Chinese, the confusingly Japanese Chinese character.
Oh man, that's almost sad.
It was awesome. He was right though. He's a cool character. He is a sick character.
Oh yeah.
Like he's helpful. Like he actually saves Indiana Jones
multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he calls out his bitch for being dumb.
Throughout the movie. It's amazing.
It's so good.
What the fuck is Dan Aykroyd doing here?
Oh yeah, he is in there for a little bit.
He's the British guy at the beginning. He's like, "Come on, Indy, let's get on the plane."
Oh, fuck.
That's fucking Dan Aykroyd for no fucking reason.
Which, speaking of which, did he get killed? That's the guy who's like checking on the Indians, right? Or you're talking about a different one?
No, he gets on the plane. Like when Indy and Short Round escape, he gets on the plane and then they close the door of the plane and it's the bad guy's name. And he's like, "Ha, they're going to die. I'm going to kill them." And then they get on the plane and then the pilots jump off the plane and take the parachutes.
So Dan Aykroyd got on the plane with him, or he was the one that got them the plane? He was the one that explaining, this is the only one we could find.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not notice.
Yeah. I also love the little mischievous Asian guys do as they dump the fuel out. It's like, okay.
Which I looked up, by the way, because I was like, there's no way you could just dump fuel. There's no lever that says dump fuel. That's idiotic. I looked it up. There is. That's a thing on every airplane. There's a switch to dump fuel in case you have to like turn around and go back to an airport on a short landing. Apparently, if you land with too much fuel, you could blow up.
What?
Oh,
so sometimes you have to dump fuel and then come back down. Yeah, looked it up. I didn't read any of them, but there's articles like, what happens to the fuel that gets dumped? Yeah. Like, does it cause fires?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Let's talk to the ocean, see how they feel about that.
I didn't find out the answer. I didn't.
fucking Christ. There's got to be a better way.
The raft out of the plane, you'd still be dead, right?
Oh, yeah. You're dead. DED.
You're like liquid. Right, you just hit the floor, you just fucking puddle.
If a plane skipped off of a mountaintop during flight.
Like it does, yes.
Yeah, before they jump out,
Yeah.
they would have been dead. They would have been dead. I mean,
That plane
Okay.
is immediately flipped over the way it hits that top. Like the way it
That-
skids it.
it's almost like that opening scene is like such a fever dream that it's trying to set the stage. You know, the whole like can scene where they like go back into the thing, and then it's
Mhm.
like there's a whole I don't know what that is. Like they leave reality and then do like a whole can opening, and then she comes back out to where everybody is. I don't-
like where was that?
It was almost
Yeah.
setting the stage for like, hey, this is just a fucking nightmare fever dream. Like none of this is going to make any sense. Just
Well, the band
Yeah.
starts playing while they're in the fist fight.
Yeah.
Like they're like fighting, and all of a sudden they're like,
Let's go, boys.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
it's all it's a nonstop rip roaring good time.
It really is.
I mean, Raiders of the Lost Ark is like grounded in reality until like the very end, where it's like, oh, this spooky thing is real, and
Right,
it
once
killed
they
all the
open
Nazis.
the thing and it melts, all the
Yeah.
Nazis.
And then this one's just like, nah, we're bonkers from the start.
Yeah, man, it doesn't. None of it matters.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones gets poisoned multiple times.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude's got to have some crazy diarrhea.
Yeah, you're telling me he's eating Indian food.
Oh. Wait, you already know she's unlikable. She's like, I'm not eating this. It's like, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
Yeah.
not
But when
eating
it's the
that?
poor people food, and then they do the scene in the like palace, and
Yes.
that's the scene that I think Indian people are upset about.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
that was the one where I was like,
This is
too
pretty
much.
bad.
I guess this is what liberals are mad about.
I mean,
monkey
yeah,
brains and shit.
when I
like,
was watching it,
The snake surprise.
yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
too much.
Like, I was like, all right, you know what? Some people have a point. There's a point here,
Yeah.
It's specifically here. It's
specifically here.
I like how like once they go down, like they live with the raft, and
Yeah.
they float down a river, and they just see this ominous old Indian man. And
I like how just because he's Indian, we're supposed to think he's evil at first.
well, he's just like standing there staring, and they just follow him to his village. And they feed Indy and his friends. And then they're like, you were sent here to help us. And then he's like, no, we weren't. And then the guy just doubles down. He's like, yeah, you were sent here to help us. And he's just like, shit. All right.
yeah. He's like, yeah, Shiva. We prayed to Shiva, and you fell from the sky. And he was like, right. Actually, that does
Yeah.
make sense.
And I did fall from the sky.
That
Shit.
does
got
check
me.
out.
Shit.
Every movie, yeah, you're right. He just changes religions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he? Oh, he's gonna be a Scientologist in Dial of Destiny.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, Willie is annoying, right?
Yes,
We've established
yes.
that.
Yeah.
She just
But-
screams. There's a scene with the first scene with all the animals. She's just screaming.
Yeah, that part kind of got me though. I was like, this is funny. Because like at literally
with
every
the bat?
turn. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
bat, there's a snake, there's like a fucking toucan. I don't know, fucking bunch of
Yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of crazy shit. And like at every turn and short round and end, you're just eating. Just like, yeah, man.
No.
Ladies, am I right?
Yeah.
And that's when they're playing cards and they catch each other cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great
But-
scene.
Yeah, that's a
So
lot of
she-
fun.
Honestly, the movie gets good or the movie is great until like the guy gets his heart ripped out. And then all of the action, that's one of the weird things about this movie. Is like normally like you're bored through the exposition and then you get to the climax and then it's like all entertainment. But
Yeah.
like this is like it's so entertaining up until the climax that it's like I'm bored watching the rest of it. Like all of the fight scenes, all of the action, like kind of was monotonous to me.
I
Well,
think
that
it's,
cart scene goes on way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they were setting up for like a Disney ride or something. you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my note. Is that they're on an amusement park ride? Yeah.
Yeah. They were working on something specific. That was when George Lucas was fully in his like merchandising phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like the first one, it's kind of like a nonstop. Like every other scene is like an action set piece. This one, it's like the first thing's action set piece, and then it's exposition, and then they travel, and then they eat monkey brains, and then
I'm sorry.
again,
Frozen monkey brains.
okay, and
it's
then
dessert.
they go into a temple, and then there's yada yada yada. So like this one, it's kind of like the back end is loaded with like constant action, and some of it's good, some of it's not. Whereas the first one is like way better paced, and all the action's good. But what I was saying about Willie though, like she's annoying, but this actress is just like tossing snakes and elephants. I can't fucking do that. I'd be like a snake. I'm not tossing it for the sake of this shitty joke in your movie. I'm not gonna throw a fucking python. Fuck you, Steven.
She like pours things on an elephant. It's like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
It would be, imagine if they had like an elephant that they're like, yeah, it's trained. It'll know you're acting and you can do this. And it just like rampages. It just gets pissed off and starts slamming you on the ground, and stomping everyone, terrorizing the small Indian village you're in.
It just destroys it, just right through it.
That'd be sick.
That feast, that's where COVID came from.
Yeah, probably.
The snake surprise, the eyeball soup,
Yeah.
the bat eyeball soup.
But they just included incompetent people with Indiana Jones, like to like make him look better. Because in the first movie, Karen Allen, like Marion is good. She's competent. But here, Willie is just a fucking dope. Like
she's just an ass.
Right after they escape the spikes, she knocks him. She's like, all right. And her ass hit it.
Yeah.
She's such a stupid idiot that her fat ass hit the fucking spikes down again.
Yeah.
Well, the scene before that where they're talking about like science, but like they're really talking about fucking.
Oh, yeah. Where he's like, study your nocturnal habits.
Yeah. That I thought that was funny. And then like she's like, you'll be back in 5 minutes. And he's like, you'll be back in 5 minutes. And then like there's a murder attempt on him.
Yeah.
I thought all that was funny.
That's good sitcom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. All of the beginning is like great.
Yeah.
Short round. Awesome.
And yeah. I have
all of the Chinese people. A lot of fun.
Yeah, that I like that. I mean, it's just Bond and it's good.
Club Obi-Wan.
Another fucking trivia question.
All right. I gotta be totally honest. I'm going all along with this just because we're all good vibes. I didn't really enjoy this movie.
No.
I didn't think it was
you didn't like the beginning?
No, not really.
You weren't enjoying yourself? Did you actually? Okay, did you at least enjoy watching the guy get his heart ripped out and then they lowered him into the thing? Yes, that was fucking
sick.
That's
anytime you rip out a guy's heart, it's fucking sick.
I mean, that is the iconic.
Like
everybody, I mean, that's been parodied a million times. The Kalimal.
Yeah,
the bridge scene is fucking great.
At the end?
Yeah, when he's in the middle and he's surrounded on both sides and he's like, guys, brace yourselves. And they're like, Jesus fucking Christ, he's going to cut the bridge. Oh my fucking God. And then he cuts the bridge.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
See, my note at that point is end the movie.
Yeah.
Well, they do very soon after.
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't seem like it felt like they were trying too hard to come up with a good death for the bad guy where it I don't know. I felt like they'd run out of ideas and they were just like, I don't know. It's just they're on a fucking.
You have a fire pit.
Yeah.
You have a pit to hell. Throw him into the pit to hell. That's a pretty good death.
He should have died in the pit to hell, but he died by alligators.
Yeah. I don't know. It did to me feel like by the end of the movie, it really did trickle to a point where it's just like, all right, just fucking die.
Yeah, I get that. I just really like him being surrounded. He's like, well, I am a crazy asshole. So, and he like wraps his leg around the bridge, and Short Round is like, oh, he's doing it. And
Hold
she's
on,
like-
lady. We're going for a ride.
Yeah, she's like, he's fucking crazy. Fuck.
They jumped out of a plane on a raft.
Yeah, like we're past crazy, lady.
They're invincible.
Yeah, you ain't dying.
They cannot die.
You understand plot armor because you guys started off with like pure invincibility from
Yeah.
the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. My note for that scene I was talking about before is they're not talking about science at all.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, the scene where they're gonna pipe, very tight. That's good stuff. Get me hard, getting me excited. And then he's like looking for the killer. He's like trying to find out what's going on in the rooms.
And she's like, be gentle with me.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah,
gentle."
that was-
I was like, it was like, oh, she's about to get destroyed.
Yeah, she's hoping to get fucking railed out.
Yeah.
She's and he was ready. I think he
Yeah.
would have.
Oh, yeah. Well, at one point she says, I could have been your greatest adventure. And if you're saying shit like that, your pussy
Dude.
better be bananas.
Yeah, we just jumped out of a plane, lady. Like,
Like,
Come
on. Like, it better be fucking ridiculous what you're willing to do.
Yeah.
A2M. At the
But
very least.
My ass.
Yeah. You are eating ass, Willie. That's after eating Indian food. So,
oh shit. That's 2 Indian food jokes, baby. So yeah, he fucking rips the still beating heart out of that dude and it bursts into flames. That's fucking sick.
Yeah,
that's really
obviously
cool.
one of the sickest scenes of all time.
and
Yeah.
the dude starts scatting. He's like, skip it.
That's jazz, baby.
Yeah, that's during the thuggy ceremony. And a thuggy ceremony is what Ron DeSantis calls a black graduation party.
Very good. Excellent.
I never really thought about it before, but I don't understand why the guy's chest heals after he gets his heart ripped
Same.
out.
Same. I was always confused by that.
Especially
Do you
because
think-
they lower him to hell afterwards.
And then
It doesn't
they
matter.
even say, like Indy says, he's like, he's still alive. It's like they make it a point to let you
Yeah.
know.
Do you think
Very, very strange.
they filmed the scene where they lowered him into the fire before they filmed the heart ripping out scene? And then someone was like, hey, wouldn't he have a big hole in his chest? And they're like, no, the
It's
whole
magic. Yeah, it's
we'll
magic.
we'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
The whole heals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just heals.
It just heals. And they
It
don't address it.
No,
It
they
just
don't.
heals. It just and they close up on it and it goes back together.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
It's
Why?
very
does that
cool.
mean he would have just been walking around with just no heart if he escapes that situation?
I mean, do we really understand the reason why they're sending that guy to hell?
Sacrifice.
yeah.
Right, but
Human
like for what?
sacrifice.
Because
Sacrifice.
they're already like when you
Andy,
drink
it's brown people in the 80s. Sacrifice.
Human sacrifice.
right, but
You're lucky
but, like,
they didn't get eaten.
but the goal of the bad guy is like you drink the blood, right, and then you become like a mindless zombie, and you dig, you work for him, you become a slave, and you try to find the other stones. Why are you sacrificing? I don't know. They didn't explain why.
I mean, this dude's just hell bent on wiping out other religions because when he makes Indy drink the fucking blood, he's like, first the British, then the Jews, then the Christians.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I feel like I would have heard that and got stoked.
No, okay. He says Hebrews, I think. But he like when he makes Indy drink the blood.
Oh, so he means black people.
But like he holds the guy's mouth shut and he's like, first the British for being mean to us will die.
Right.
And then maybe he says the Muslims too, and then the Hebrews, and then the Christian
No,
gods.
Muslims didn't exist in popular culture until the late 90s at least.
Until all of a sudden there was a big rise in Muslim villains in the early 2000s.
An unpredictable spike in
I have no
Muslim-
idea why. I wonder what inspired the show 24.
That's a great show.
My
never
dad
seen it.
watched that religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I never
seen it,
watched
but I
it.
know
It is a
Kiefer
good show.
Sutherland became Snake in the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of which, I think Harrison Ford would have made a great Snake had he been, like 30 years younger.
Well, yeah, that's a problem
Right.
though.
You wish
Yeah.
you could see Harrison Ford's Snake.
I do. Harrison Ford's a good-looking dude in this movie.
Yo, how jacked is he? I didn't remember that. He's fucking yoked.
Dude's fucking swollen.
He's looking fucking good. He
Yeah.
still looks good.
He
So
does
he
look
smokes
good.
No,
weed.
he doesn't, dude. He looks like absolute dog shit now.
Does he?
Well, he's 80.
Oh yeah,
looks pretty good
he
for
looks
80.
really. I don't think he even does. I think he looks really bad.
Really?
Yeah,
All right. Now I gotta read. Now maybe I'm just thinking that he looks good.
I feel like every time I see him, I'm shocked by how old he looks. Fucking
old.
Bruce
He's old
Willis
as fuck.
is mentally decaying and doesn't look that bad.
Let's go. He's also 12 years younger.
Is he?
Yeah, he's way younger. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that they were the exact same age.
Harrison
No.
Ford's 80 years old. I think he looks good for 80.
Well,
Yeah.
I
He's
don't.
still running around.
I'll be honest. I don't think I'm gonna live to 80. So like
oh yeah.
the fact that he's
Unless medicine changes quickly, I might not live past the next couple of years.
hashtag relatable, as the kids say.
Well, Robbie, not if I have anything to do with it. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure of it.
Medicine better get really good.
Yeah. Can I get the bullet vaccine?
So the cave stuff was cool with the carts. It goes on a little too long.
I feel like it was cool when I was a kid.
Yeah. And I mean the way it's filmed is really cool. Like
And then
Now,
his
a
shoes
lot of
light on
this-
fire.
And again, I'll remind you, pod racing to me, very sick.
it is.
So whatever it is that George Lucas is doing there and Steven Spielberg, like they're creating a ride that you don't have to be on, you know?
yeah, but like it's very like visceral, like in speed and all that. And like I was very impressed. A lot of this movie, I was like, how did they fucking film that in the 80s? But like the scene after the carts when the water, like all the big water, right?
yeah.
And they go outside the cliff and they're hanging onto the cliff and the cliff is exploding with water and they have to keep moving. I was like, how the fuck did they film that? Like, that is really cool. I thought that was one of the best scenes in the movie. And it's like 30 seconds. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, we
All
do.
right. Because I just got nothing.
Yeah, no,
That-
I
that
actually
shit was cool.
I specifically that's I think around when I started to get bored.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
Times I
Alright,
watched
alright.
it. Like I'm saying, like I watched the first hour of the movie being like, this is actually even better than I remember. And then like it got through the heart ripping out scene, and I was like, whoa, this needs to end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still going.
Once
Yeah.
he doesn't throw him into the pit to hell, I was like, what are we doing?
The voodoo scene kind of cool, where the kid
Yeah.
is like stabbing
Yeah,
him
yeah.
with the thing. I was bored of how long it took him to fight that big strong guy.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
already did a big, strong guy in the last one with the plane.
Yeah.
You know, like he fights that one big brawler dude. And then
Yeah.
he I mean, that's a great scene. You can't
How many
top
more?
that.
How many more of these are we gonna do? Where it's like, oh, he's almost,
Yeah.
they got him. Like,
It just goes on too long. And then Short Round's doing the same thing. Like he's fighting the kid who's doing
Yeah.
the voodoo thing.
yeah, and then he
Although I
punches
do
the
get-
kid hard enough that the kid's like, okay, you win.
He
Go
burns
out
him with
through
he burns him with the fire. Just like he saved him.
Oh, so the kid is drank the blood is what we're supposed to glean from
right.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
apparently all you got to do is like burn somebody.
A nice little
when they
a
have
burn that doesn't even leave a burn.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like put fire close to them. Well, yeah.
I did get a laugh when Indy goes, "Stop playing with that kid."
Yeah. I think it's because we just watched Everything Everywhere All at Once with Short Round. I forget the actor's name.
I'm not going to try to pronounce it again because
Okay.
I watched it that entire episode.
But he in this movie, he's like when he's trying to save Indy, he's like, Indy, I love you. You're my best friend.
Yes.
I was like there was a part of it, I was like, ooh, my heart.
Yeah.
This dude gets me every time. Fuck.
You know, Andy, I'm going to tell you the truth. There's a part in that Everything Everywhere All at Once episode where you called him Shortstop that I edited it out.
I called him shortstop. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Oh man, you should have left it in.
I cut it out because Laura almost peed herself laughing because neither of us acknowledged it. Because I don't know if I heard you say it or if I was like, why the fuck did Andy just say shortstop? But you straight up like we're talking. We're like, yeah, he was in Temple of Doom. We went, yeah, shortstop. And then we just kept going, and I just edited it out because neither of us acknowledged it. And I was like, all right, that's gotta go.
Well, I mean, Short Round. This is again his only appearance. Same with Willie. It's almost like this never actually happened.
Well,
The third one just moves on from the first one.
when Willie says no more adventures with you, Dr. Jones, it's like, good.
Yeah, nobody likes you.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
You were a wildly obnoxious bitch.
you
Like-
were actually a pain. You were a detriment to this adventure.
You almost killed us in that scene where we just redid Star Wars. You know, where
Yes.
they almost got
the
crushed by the
spikes.
room.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she saves them and then almost kills them immediately after.
That was another one. They dragged that on for way
It's
too long.
Yeah.
too long.
Way too long.
They need.
I get it. She's grossed out by the bugs.
Yes. Yeah. Like,
Come
let's go.
on. They should be dead by now. At this point, they better get squished for how
Yeah.
much I've had to listen to this girl deal with these bugs.
It's at that point, it's like, okay, it's just bugs. They're about to get killed. Just reach through the fucking bugs, lady.
I mean,
Yeah. And that's something that this movie, like the first movie had comedy, but the comedy was like good and natural. Like I said, I remember talking about it on the last one. Like Harrison Ford's got a great, like when the big brawler dude on the plane, he like taps him on the shoulder. He's like, put him up. And like Harrison Ford is just like, fucking Jesus Christ. All right. And like he gets off the plane slowly. In this one, it's all like slapstick, like Three Stooges type stuff. And I love that shit, but not in Indiana Jones. You know, I don't know. It's just like
he at one point, I think it was when the guys jump off the plane and she goes to him, she's like, you know how to fly a plane, right? And his reaction, this is the worst delivery I've ever seen by Harrison Ford, I swear. It like took me out of it both times I watched it. He goes like, no, do you? And it's like, dude, what movie do you think you're making? Like, who is this character that you're suddenly doing? I've never seen him do that. It sucked. I hate it.
yeah.
Fuck you, Harrison Ford. What are you doing?
Also, he does a callback to a thing that he didn't do yet because this is a prequel. So like the guys with the swords show up and he goes for his gun.
He goes for his gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
that's
I
a
didn't even think
callback
about
to
that.
a thing you didn't do yet, you son of a bitch. Unless this is something he does all the time.
It's got to be now.
Probably.
He knew to have his gun the next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, the only competent thing Willie seems to do is save Short Round from falling, and we don't even see it because he falls and then it cuts and then he's fine.
Yeah. When he's fighting the big dude and Short Round's helping out, like she hands him something. She's like, "Here, use this." And
Yeah.
he cracks the guy over the head with it, and the guy's like, "I don't care. I'm a big scary guy."
To be fair, she is hot.
Good
she's
point.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I get where, Indiana Jones is coming from.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it. And that's why
I
Andy will go
don't-
on Reddit and Kate Capshaw NSFW.
Does she do nudes?
I have no idea. I think every actress from the
One of
80s
you guys has looked it up already. One
I'm
of you
doing it-
knows if she has a nude scene where her titties are out.
I'm doing it right now.
She
I'm doing
All
it
right.
legitimately right now. It's like, yeah, fuck it. She's attractive.
is hot. And that's the thing. I don't need to like or respect a woman. No, it was funny like watching this and being like, I don't know. It's like kind of like going back and like listening to Taking Back Sunday and Brand New and being like, whoa, how many of my opinions on women were formed by like a weird, misogynist that made like really sick shit when I was a child?
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
You ever listen to pop punk and you're like,
No,
wait a second.
Well,
Do I- Do
My
I
wife
hate
is-
women, or do I hate a girlfriend that like a guy who wrote a song that I enjoyed might have had that I think that he broke up with and then
Right.
was angry at her?
Well, my wife is a big brand new fan. Whenever she plays, I like the latest album they had.
Yeah.
I'm like the only person who's like
Science
that's their
fiction.
best.
Science.
Yeah.
What's it
I'm
called?
like that science fiction. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, that's
that was
their
a great
best
album.
work. But my wife will play the old stuff, and it's always just him wishing like a really specific horrible
And
death.
even
on
if
someone.
her plane crashes tonight, she'll find some way to disappoint me by
Yeah,
not
like-
burning in the wreckage or drowning at the bottom of the sea.
It's always like really specific and horrible. It's like, all right, man, what did she do? Or are you just an asshole? You
No,
know, like,
and if you listen to it close enough, what it seems like is he broke up with her and then wrote a song about her being like, "Oh, if it makes you feel better, I'll leave you alone."
yeah, like he's
Like,
the
wait a
hero.
second.
Yeah.
Is all my music that I loved when I was a child written by psychopaths? Like,
I don't
Probably.
are women even are women even that bad?
I don't listen to pop punk because I'm attracted to adults.
Well, that's
Yeah, but you like
Dumb.
Weezer though, Robbie.
That's fair.
And so do I. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
Weezer's
on.
Woody Allen rock.
Yeah.
That's literally all Pinkerton is I'm attracted to Asian teenagers.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's my favorite album though. Fuck.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, and we are, like I said, pop punk, but we're all just talking about emo music, which is music about hot teenage girls.
Yeah.
I mean, to
I
be
mean,
fair,
that-
I never got into emo.
All music
No?
from the
Didn't do it.
2000s was just about hot women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you listened to it because girls liked it. And so you thought that if you
I
liked the
didn't.
same
I'm gonna
music
be
as them.
honest.
Oh, all
I
right,
was a
whatever,
loser in
guys.
school because I listened to old music. Nobody liked me.
Same. Robbie and I were in the same boat.
Not me, dude. I was listening to Fall Out Boy being like, this makes me cool, right? And they're like, no, that makes you gay. And it's like, how does your brain work?
We listen to Fall Out Boy.
Right. And it's like, I'm listening to it and it's like, all right, it's music about how girls are stupid. That makes sense to me. And it's like, no,
I get
that's
it.
our music. And actually, if you listen to it, you're a pussy. It's like,
I don't know what you want.
It's kind of like that's our word.
Well, do you guys have anything else to say about Temple of Doom?
I'm always down for a gator eating some dudes.
Yeah, it was
True.
cool. It's cool.
I think that we should have more movies about like othering different cultures.
So you mean all of movie history? You really need more.
All the best ones, you know?
You're saying make movies great again. Is what you're saying.
What's the last great movie you saw?
Honestly, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I don't think I've seen it yet. Is that the one that's in theaters?
yeah. I
haven't
enjoyed
seen
it.
yet.
It's very good.
I'm sure it's good. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was great. You guys have convinced me that I need to go back and rewatch Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, it's good. It's a little less good, but it's good.
It's not just a little less good, I think. But I'll check.
All right.
I'll check it out. I'll let you know. I'll report back.
I do have a question for you guys before we do our question segment because I'm a little confused by something.
Okay.
For some reason, my last note is just the number 13. Is there a reason for that, or was I losing it?
I just figure it's because you're stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's legitimately, it's no more adventures with you, Dr. Jones, Willie, parentheses, thank God, and then just the number 13.
I'm pretty sure the entire rest of that movie is she goes to walk away. She tries to grab that random Indian dude to be like, I need a guide. And then he whips her and pulls her in
Yep.
and kisses her. And then Short Round makes the elephant splash water on them so that they don't have sex in public in front of all of those Indian children.
Yeah. And then he
And they
covers his
laugh
eyes.
and they kiss each other anyway.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then all the Indian children run up and start poking them. And that's the end of the movie, I think.
Okay, so there's no reason for me to have the number 13 written on my notes. All right, cool.
I don't think so. No.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know. I'm trying to dip into my schizophrenia as much as possible to imagine what you're talking about, and I'm struggling.
All right. I have like 3 questions.
I got a couple.
Miguel, you got any questions about this movie?
No.
Okay. So
it all makes exact sense to me.
that's good because there's some things that didn't make sense to me. Andy, how many did you say you had?
Actually, I have one.
Oh, you're a pussy ass bitch. All right, I'll go first.
How dare you?
Was I supposed to have questions?
You don't have to.
All right.
So, in that little thing, are those like Mr. Hitachi's ashes or something?
What little thing?
Yes.
At the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, that's what they said. It's his remains
Okay.
of like an emperor.
All right. I didn't understand at first. Because she was like, oh, that Mr. Hitachi's a really small guy.
Yeah, what an idiot she is.
Oh,
What a
yeah,
useless
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
stupid bitch.
I was like, okay, clearly those are either ashes or just a statue, and I hope she's dead by the end of the film.
She's dead by the second or the first.
Yeah.
Well,
Her and Short Round, they ate shit on the way back.
your first thought is like, man, I hope this character doesn't stick around for the whole movie. Oh shit.
No, that wasn't it. It was I hope she's dead by the end of this
She's
scene.
dead in real life.
No.
What the hell happened to Short Round?
He's fucking dead.
You know,
Yeah, he's got to be dead.
It's my favorite.
Short Round died on the way back to his home planet.
Nice.
You know, I'm just gonna ask one.
He's
more.
in a Uyghur labor camp. He came back as a Hindu. And they put him in Chinese jail.
Why is this kid's name Short Round?
Because of his cock.
Okay. Hey, Indy, maybe don't be looking at that, man.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
child.
He's like, man, wow, that's a pretty crazy chode. I'm gonna call you Short Round.
Okay, Indy. Is this how you name all your assistants? Yeah, you're nothing like Thick Long. You're nothing like Left Curve. Lisa Left Curve Lopez, right?
Nope.
No.
Left eye, Robbie.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was because her cock curved to the left.
Nope.
Okay.
Hey, don't they all?
Hey.
Mine's not long enough to curve.
Wait. Was wondering while I was watching it, and I didn't want to say it because it sounds like when I had the thought, it was so annoyed that it might be true that I was just like, don't even think about that. But do you think that they named her Willie as short for Wilhelm Scream because all she does throughout the movie is shriek?
That's a good. If they did, clever. You know.
Is it
Isn't that
clever,
clever?
or is it fucking annoying and dorky?
Okay.
And is my like thought that might be what it is, annoying and dorky, or is that actually what they were going for?
Well, there is a Wilhelm scream in this in the beginning.
There is.
But that's all she does the entire time.
Yeah, she does. That's pretty
It's
much it.
constant. It's
Scream and complain.
they should have got caught watching the guy get his fucking heart ripped out because she's just sitting back there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
she is. He's got to shut the fuck up.
It's a bunch of Indian dudes, shirtless Indian dudes being like, oh, hey, yo, can you fucking cut it out?
We are trying to sacrifice this dude.
I think it's cool too. Relax.
We're all scared. Okay.
Yeah, his heart caught on fire outside of his chest. This is God magic.
We don't know
Relax,
how
bitch.
it happens either.
Dude didn't flinch. The heart burst into flames in his hand. He didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he was stoked on that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
All right, you got trivia?
I got 4 trivia questions.
Same.
All right. Andy, you go first and buzz in by saying your name. So just say Miguel if you know the answer.
Yes, I'll go first then.
That's what I told you to do.
Okay. Now, I know you guys already know the answer to this,
Good.
but I'm going to answer. I'm going to ask it anyway. All right. The club at the beginning is
Miguel!
named after a... Miguel, yes.
It's Club Obi-Wan.
He's right. He's
That's
right.
freaking sick.
That's a
Blew up
Chinese
my
club.
fucking eardrum.
Hey, what god did the people in India pray to for help? Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, Durga.
Andy.
Andy.
Shiva.
It is Shiva.
Yeah. All right. What country is this movie banned in?
India. Oh, Rob.
Miguel.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. You got
India.
Yes.
Wow. Hey, finish this line. It seems the British never forgot the mutiny of
it. Oh, fuck.
1857, 1858, 1859, 1860.
Why would you do that, dude?
Because I'm a dick.
Andy.
Andy.
1859.
Wrong.
Miguel, 1858.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Andy.
Andy.
1857.
Right. Yeah. It's 1857.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. What was the original title of this movie? Indiana Jones and the Temple of Fire, Temple of Blood, Temple of Death, or Temple of Doom?
Rob.
Yes.
Temple of Blood.
Incorrect.
It's not a blood plains.
Miguel, Temple of Fire.
Incorrect.
If
What
it's
do you got?
Temple of Doom, I'm gonna drive down to Delaware and fight you.
I understand. What's left is Temple of Death and Temple of Doom.
Rob. Temple of Death.
Correct.
Thank God.
I didn't want to get fought.
During the Thuggy ceremony, who are they celebrating? Kali Ra, Kali Shah, Kali Pa, Kali Ma.
Andy.
Miguel.
Kali Ma.
Yeah, it's Kali Ma. Yeah.
Yeah, I like fried Kali Ma.
Nice. Very good. I don't.
you.
I don't like seafood.
Oh, my wife won't eat the ones with the legs. I'm like, give them to me. Give them all to me.
What?
Yeah, you
Fish
know the
don't
ones-
have legs, idiot.
They're octopus.
Oh, Robbie.
Calamari's octopus.
I've always refused.
There's
to eat
rings.
it.
There's rings, which are supposedly the suckers. And then there's little tiny octopus,
Yeah, which are I guess are the babies.
which are supposed to be little tiny octopuses
Yeah,
that you eat whole.
I love that shit.
Actually,
Oh.
it is very tasty. Calamari
Yeah,
is.
love it.
I'm not a big fan of seafood either, generally.
I'm mortified at the fact that it's little baby octopi.
But I like eating an animal's children, and I like fried food.
I don't like veal because it's too gamey.
I've never had veal.
I don't like it. I just don't like how it tastes. But I don't know. The fact that it's a full octopus, like organs and everything.
I guess.
Is it? You know, what kind of organs do they really have?
That's a good point. I don't know enough about octopi to like argue with you. So
All right, this movie and what other movie are responsible for the creation of the PG-13 rating? Those Temple of Doom and Gremlins.
Oh, Spaceballs.
No.
Miguel, Spaceballs.
No, it's not even a choice.
No. All right.
It's, Gremlins, Beverly Hills Cop, 16 Candles, or Dune.
Rob,
Yes.
Dune.
No.
What? Can you say the options again?
Yes. Gremlins, Beverly Hills Cop, or 16 Candles.
I guess Gremlins because it was this year. Miguel,
Yes.
Gremlins. All right.
Gremlins. Yeah. Apparently, people were like, "This is too violent for PG, but it's not violent enough for R." So they made
Yeah,
PG-13.
they're like, yo, if you put this in a PG theater, then you're gonna have a lot of white children in here with all these black guys who are suddenly into movies. You're gonna be like, why are you guys yelling?
I remember
Sorry, guys. I drank too many beers. Are we done? Do you guys want to turn this off? Thanks for having me.
No, it's funny because as you said, I literally just texted my partner and said, "Can you bring up the vodka and a seltzer for me?"
Hell yeah. I have more beer. I'll grab it right now. You guys trying to get into other movies? What are you guys thinking about? What have you watched lately?
Hold on, I got one more trivia. And then we got songs. Then we can bullshit as long as you want. I don't give a fuck. I got nowhere to be.
Hell yeah, me neither.
Yo, finish this line. When the rocks are brought together, the diamonds inside them will glow, shine, glitter, glimmer.
Miguel, glow.
It is glow, yeah.
Andy.
Glow. Yeah, right. Well done, dude.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
Yo, thank you guys.
Yo, you know what? Thank you.
I wrote a song. But thank you,
shit. Me too.
Okay,
Well, thank you, Rob.
let me grab my other beers quick.
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
Well, I'm gonna pause the recording then and grab my vodka and seltzer then.
perfect.
What a smart idea.
Leave it recording. Just add this in on the audio. Just
right.
leave it in.
All right, Andy,
listening.
Andy, riff for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, good boy.
I'm just gonna tell a story.
You're a fucking dog.
It's rude. All right, so, Okay. So I'm at work, and as frequent listeners know, I'm a second grade teacher, and this kid he went to the bathroom. I have a bathroom in the room, and he asked, "Can I go to the bathroom?" I said, "Yeah," and he goes, and I'm teaching my lesson, and I hear, "Mr. J, so and so is peeing with the door open." I was like, "What?" I turn around, this kid's fucking pissing with the door open. I was like, "Close the door," and he was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Close the fucking door."
Yo,
What's up? I just put a little story in there for everybody.
you wanna? I know it's only audio, but do you want to at least listen to me feed my dog hot sauce covered French fries?
Sure.
Great.
So what story did you tell, Andy?
Just a story about a kid in my class asked to go to the bathroom, and then he peed with the door open. I was like, stop doing that. It's really not much of a story. You could
So
cut
that's the video you sent me before.
it. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like that very much.
I didn't like it either.
So I did have a note that I did not mention before that just kind of struck me.
Okay.
But now I need to find it. Hang on. Yes. At one point, Willie shouts, "This can't be happening." That's also what most women say when Andy's inside of them.
Very good. Very
you.
good. Very good.
Thank you very much. Thank you. But I wrote a song about this movie.
Joke's on you. I've never been inside a woman. So
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry.
nah, it's by choice.
Oh, good.
Ladies all the time come up to me. They're like, "Ooh, Andy." I'm like, "No, thank you."
Just the bros.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
But yeah, I wrote a song. Andy, did you write a song?
I sure did.
All right. My pick is one-sided. It's the same thing on both sides, so I don't know what's the heads.
Okay, I'm going to flip mine then. You
All right,
ready?
flip it. Yeah.
What are you
Tails.
calling?
Tails. I called
Tails.
tails. I fucking called tails.
Tails it is, Robbie.
I rigged it.
How?
I rigged it.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go first.
Okay.
So my song, I think our song is about the same thing because my song's called Flaming Heart.
Okay.
And it's about how
Why'd you do it on this podcast?
it just felt appropriate because the heart lit on fire. No, this I couldn't think of anything to write. I had total writer's block for this song, and
Same.
like midnight hour to last night, this is what I came up with lyrically. So here it is. It's called Flaming Heart.
Let the band play as we fight. Someone's going to hell tonight. Riding around from up above. We ain't got no time for love. Maharaja is a child. This cuisine is pretty wild. Bugs and blood and monkey brains. These adventures are a pain. Killer spikes are coming down. Coming at me and short round. Reach through the bugs and hit the goo. If I die, then it's on you. I will slide under a door. You'll be lowered into the earth's core. We'll save all the child slaves and feed the crocs just what they crave. You can open up my chest. You can rip me apart. You can hold it up in the air. Sacrifice my flaming heart. You say I'll die chasing glory, but I live to tell my story. That kid's got a voodoo doll. I'll take down this whole cabal. Kids are working in the mines, skirting child labor fines. Then again, this is the 30s, and that kid's back is sturdy. Take a ride through the underground on a speeding car. You can lower me into the pit, sacrifice my flaming heart. 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 Rip into my chest, tear me apart. You can sacrifice my flaming heart. Send me down to hell, baby, it's a start. You can sacrifice my flaming heart.
So that was my song Flaming Heart.
I
did
really
an
like
organ
those harmonies. The Flamin' Heart holdouts.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
I
I just
like
couldn't
that
think
a
of a
lot.
bridge.
I liked it. I also liked your keyboard solo.
Thanks. Yeah, I just didn't. I did it, and I was like, I'm gonna do a guitar, and then I did that, and I was like, I'm not gonna play electric guitar.
Did
Oh,
you
I
mute
think-
me or did I mute myself?
I muted you.
Oh, all right.
Just during the song.
Rude. Well,
I
yeah.
thought I was respectful during the song.
You were. I just do it out of caution.
All right, whatever. Whatever, dude. Seemed like he
Sure.
wasn't muted.
It's your fucking podcast.
Yeah. All right. You're right. No, it actually it reminded me my brother was way more into music than I was, like making music when we were younger, especially. But one of my favorite songs that he ever wrote that I haven't thought about since we were like teenagers was he wrote a song one time about the episode of SpongeBob where Plankton like makes a computer to teach him how to steal the Krabby Patty formula, and then he falls in love with the computer.
Yes, his wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wrote a song about that, and it was the best song he ever wrote. And it was just like, I need to find the secret, and you know, I was just like, and you know, find a piece of me. Well, I don't remember at all what it actually sounded like, but it was sick. And I actually just texted my brother, being like, "Yo, that was a good song."
How old was he when he wrote this? I must ask.
I mean, 15.
Okay, cool. I don't feel bad. I thought you were going to say like 9.
No. I mean, we were, I think, in high school, both of us. He's only a year older than me.
Okay.
You know? It was when SpongeBob was on TV, and it might have been a replay of an episode. I don't know. I don't remember, but it was good. That was also a good song. Good song, dude.
Thank you. That's what it's all about. Just tell me I'm good. I need my validation.
No, it reminded, because you were talking, you were like, "Oh, I had writer's block. I couldn't, think of a good song." And then that was a good ass song to be a dumbass song about a maybe not even a very good movie.
Thanks. I mean, the music was like whatever. The music hit, but I just couldn't think of lyrics. I was sitting here last night, like I couldn't think of any lyrics. I had the chorus. I was like, all right, the chorus is done.
It's pretty good. It's all the parts of the movie that I talked about.
Yeah.
Sure round saying there's no time for love. Fucking them getting smushed by the spikes.
And
all my favorite part. Yeah. All my favorite parts of the movie. You can rip out my heart or whatever it was. Great. Good stuff, dude. I like it a lot.
Thank you. All right. Now, Andy, you go.
Now let's hear your stupid song, you fucking idiot.
Okay.
Mute me again.
I fucking dare you.
I mean, I will.
I'll just mute myself, dude.
Okay, that's cool too. Yeah.
All right, fine.
I'm gonna mute Andy.
Well, I'm trying to explain my fucking song, Robbie.
That's a good point.
I also had writer's block, and I did something that Robbie's been telling me to do for a while. And it's my first kind of journey into that. And it was a lot of work. So the rest of the song is essentially an instrumental. So this song takes left turns. This is the strangest song I've ever written in my life. But all right, it's called Heart in His Hand. He's got a heart in his hand. And he's the man with a plan. I'm with Short Round and we're in the car. I hope this dude doesn't get my heart out of my body and burn me alive. I don't want in this weird sacrifice. Barreling through all the cannon fodder. Protect this girl acting like a toddler. Spoiled as hell and annoying too, but she's pretty and she wants to screw. Short Round coming in clutch with the fire, saving me from the villain's desires to control me and make me kill. Billy and Short Round, men to his will. A cave, a temple, a cliff and a bridge. At least he's not hiding in a fridge. It's treasure and plenty of glory. That doesn't make Indy's strongest story. He's got a heart in his hand. And he's a man with a plan.
the man with a plan.
So that's my fucking weird ass Primus kind of sounding song.
Oh yeah.
Heart in his hand.
That was really good.
Thanks.
That was
Really, really good.
That was probably an even more accurate representation of the Temple of Doom. It's
It
exactly
absolutely
what I
was.
was saying about like the point of exposition where it's like it's just all fight scenes now. It's
Yeah.
all action.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just guitar solos. It's like we got to
Yeah.
the heart ripped out, and then it's just like, dude, he's fighting a fucking
Yeah.
That-
was just
that big ass
he's
dude.
Fighting a big dude, and he's fighting a little dude. He's on a cart.
and now they're on a bridge.
Yeah.
He cut the fucking bridge.
Yeah.
They're in a
It's,
car getting chased by water. It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's sick. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was really good.
You guys are
Thanks.
fucking talented.
Thank
That's
you.
so
Thank you.
annoying.
Appreciate it. Well, I mean, I find this movie and the last one too, they're really hard to write about because, like, at least for me, because I always go for like the character arc, and there's no character arcs in these movies. It's just like a rip snorting good time. I have no idea how to write about that.
Yeah.
So these are
Yeah.
hard, but
Well,
and I had
I
these
think
riffs.
that's also the same thing that I'm saying.
yeah.
There's no development of characters. There's no
None.
characters. There's no story. There's no movie. It is
It's
just
just fun.
like, yo, you're in China. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Suddenly
Don't
they
ask
have
questions.
Tommy guns. Now they have Tommy guns
Yeah.
in China. They poisoned him. They flipped it around. He had a gun. Now I have a gun. Now he actually shot you because you forgot that he had a gun.
Because someone
Yeah.
popped champagne.
Yeah, and they hid the gunshot through a pop, like the
Yeah.
champagne pops.
And also, I'm watching it on Amazon Prime in HD, and the blood just comes out from behind the shirt. There's no hole in the shirt,
yeah,
so it's like, there's some things that get exposed in the way that they're just like, yeah, I guess if the blood spreads, then they'll assume that there's a gunshot.
right.
Well, the
Yeah.
guy's like doesn't realize he got shot. He's like, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
it.
just I'm internally combusting.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had those riffs laying around for a really long time, and they were always together in my mind for some reason, even though they're vastly different. So I smushed them in. It's Temple of Doom,
it was sick.
Yeah.
Thank you, I
I thought it was
appreciate it.
fucking awesome.
Thank you.
I think my point about my brother writing that song about the Krabby Patty formula is that like he had the song in his head, and then you just grab whatever fucking idiot lyrics don't mean anything to you. It doesn't actually matter. And then
Right.
you like turn it into something that is a song that like kind of was pushing out of your head because you needed it to.
Yeah,
Which is
that's this
the way-
podcast.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I tell Andy and I tell my therapist, this podcast reinforces that lyrics mean absolutely nothing in music. Like,
Unless that's all you have, like there's some dudes it's just like,
well, if that's
they
all
had
you
were,
have,
like,
that's poetry.
words, right? And then they went, I guess I'll play guitar. It's like Bob Dylan.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a fucking girlfriend who's a bitch. She makes me think that maybe I'm gay.
Sick
man.
Bob Dylan impression, dude.
Makes me think I want to suck a cock on the 4th of July. Watching all the fireworks in the sky.
Maybe I'm gonna suck a guy.
Nice. Robbie, what are we doing next week?
That's an excellent question. We're doing Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Thank you.
Okay, I thought you were gonna have a problem with it.
I almost called it the Raiders of the Last Crusade.
Oh, Robbie.
Well, to be fair, they're going back to
True.
Jesus.
Yeah, Giuseppe, as we
You know?
call him.
Our one true Lord.
Well, that's it really is. Now that I know that it's a prequel, it really is a progression of Indiana Jones losing his faith, losing his Christian Western faith, by being possessed by the spirit of Shiva.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what the thing was when he like drank the blood, and why he was able to. I mean, we didn't talk about it, but the fucking Deus Ex Machina, the end of the fucking film, is like they're both hanging off the bridge, and he throws the stone at the guy, and he says like a Indian prayer that makes the stone light on fire and burn the guy. He's like, it's ultimate white savior. It's the sickest shit.
Yeah.
It's what we as Christians love. We as believers, we as the Western faith, believers in white Jesus. Well, it's like Jews were the chosen people, but then now white people are.
Yeah.
Right. So you got Indiana Jones. He gets tricked by Shiva, by Vishnu, by the Indian people. It's very confusing and terrifying what he's going through. And then he discovers the Ark of the Covenant, much like Moses himself. And he goes, "Oh, wait, this is right." But I'm still not sure. And you guys, you're gonna watch this, so I won't spoil it, but he has a whole thing with his dad.
With his Scottish dad.
Yeah. With his wife abusing father, most likely.
Yeah.
Most certainly. Hey, Dad, how come every picture of you and Mom, she has a black eye?
I saw the Barbara Walters interview.
Yeah. Well, son, I think it's okay. I think you're supposed to give him a slap. Give him a nice slap.
So
schlep? Like you carry them? You got to schlep them around after you knock them the fuck out?
Yeah.
And in case you don't know, the point, this was also okay. This was one thing. I don't think the stones of the chakras or whatever, that's full bullshit.
Yeah.
That's totally made up. Like with the Christian ones,
that's all religion.
They went, no. They went Ark of the Covenant. That's supposedly a thing. And then they went the Goblet of Fire. What's it called?
No, let's go Goblet of Fire. I like it.
You haven't seen it yet, but it's the Goblet of Fire. It's a Christian Goblet of Fire.
It's a goblet.
Why did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
That's did you put your name in the
The Goblet of Fire. Okay. I like the book. It's fun. I don't really remember.
Great book. Actually, probably the best one. Probably the best book.
Okay.
No, that's wrong. It's Half-Blood Prince, but okay.
Half-Blood Prince is the best book. I'm sorry. Right. And then followed closely by Prisoner of Azkaban. But I
hated Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh, good lord. But the in the book, Goblet of Fire, it's such a roundabout, strange way of getting Harry to get to Voldemort, right? Why didn't the guy pretending to be Mad Eye, if he could touch anything and it would zap him to Voldemort? He could touch anything. They could make anything that portal thing, right? Why didn't he be like, "Oh shit, I just dropped my pencil. Yo, Harry, grab that," and zap, boom, end of movie.
Hey, Harry, pick up that pencil. Oh yeah, that's the view, baby.
Well, why are you wasting our time with this fucking convoluted bullshit?
All right, here's my way that I look at J.K. Rowling books. I think she's really good at world building. She's really great at creating like descriptive, like alluring.
She makes it up as she goes along.
Dude, worst author of endings ever.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, everything ends poorly. I mean, every TV show has the worst ending ever. I mean, one of my favorite shows ever was Lost, and that's got to be the most disappointing thing I've ever seen in my life. But I didn't even read the 7th Harry Potter book because I knew it wasn't going to go the way that it needed to.
It's actually pretty good.
The way it should have gone is not Harry coming back to life because of some magic thing that we just found out about in the 7th book that didn't exist before.
Right.
What should have happened is he died. And then fucking Neville killed him. And Neville was technically the chosen one the whole time.
That would have been cool.
Harry Potter is... And the problem is because Harry Potter is Jesus, but he's also Jesus that comes back. But like, he should have been Jesus that died. Like Gladiator, which is a perfect movie.
It all comes back to Gladiator.
the perfect main character dies. Like fucking Iron Man. Sorry if you haven't seen that yet. If you haven't got there
It's a
yet.
5-year-old movie. Fuck them.
I was talking to you.
Oh no, I have.
All right, cool.
I'm a loser.
I didn't know if there's them. I didn't know if we were still doing this. I thought I was just talking to you guys.
Oh, we're still recording.
Yeah,
at
no,
least.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, well, you do whatever edits you need to. But
Well, Rob, you want us to like do the
Do
wrap
goodbyes?
up and then we could keep talking.
Yeah, I can always edit shit in
Right.
if anything's really good, or we could also just shoot the shit. I don't care.
All right.
well, if I get drunk enough, I can't do goodbyes later. So if you want to
All right, yeah, we'll do the goodbyes
you guys
now.
do plugs,
Yeah,
All right, yeah,
Miguel, where's your Instagram? You got anything to plug?
like Kool-Aid. I'm like Kool-Aid on everything. LikeKoolaid, except on TikTok, which I'm Dork Court. That's the sickest shit that I get to do is Dork Court. Check it out sometime. I do it on Twitch. I do it on YouTube now. It's just I've tricked the bros from doing comedy open mics to come do them on the internet where people can watch it and go, whoa, this sucks a lot. And then I read out loud people being like, whoa, this is really bad and you're fat and you're a virgin. And then I read that to them. And then they stand there and they go, no. It's so much fun. It's so much fun for me and for you as a person on the internet because you get to just chat. You just get to be like, yo, look at what a fucking tiny penis this guy has. I can see it in your fucking jeans. It's actually, you have like a little bulge and it's making it clear to me why you hate women so much. And then I'll read that and then I'll see you say that and I'll read it out loud. And then for whatever reason, you'll feel like, nice, I'm funny too. And the secret is none of us are.
I really like the descriptor. That sucks a lot. I like that a lot. That
So
sucks
like
a
Kool-Aid.
lot.
So twitch.tv/like Kool-Aid. Check it out if you're interested.
Robbie, where can we? Let me do the mute. I'll do the music.
You do that, man.
All right, you can find our music on Spotify,
Spotify,
Apple Music,
Apple Music,
Deezer, and any other
Koala Music.
Sure, Koala Music, wherever you get your music. We got 2 albums. Sure. We got 2 albums and a Christmas song. Check it out. Also, for our podcast songs, you could go to theroyds.bandcamp.com, and we got like over 1 million songs, I think.
Over 100.
That's almost 1 million if
We're
you
gonna
look at
get
the
sued.
grand,
We're
like
sued.
the grand scheme of numbers.
Immediate
I guess 100 is
suing.
kind of close to 1 million.
I'm just the lawyer's calling me.
Who the fuck is suing us, Robbie?
Everyone.
Fuck. All right, where what about the socials there?
Excellent question. Instagram @the_Royds. Twitter and YouTube @the_Royds Band. TikTok @the_Royds. Send us an email, roydsrevue@gmail.com. ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
Leave a 5-star review.
Leave a 5-star review.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.